Well, in this session, we're going to learn slightly advanced ideas. So imagine you have several files, like your meeting notes or the like, let's say 10, 20, or whatever, but there are a lot of information in them that you really don't want to go manually, clean them before like sending to like AI to summarize them. Of course, you can just send it out and they can summarize and understand it, but we want to learn the Pythonic way, the how to use programming to clean it and then get a clean version of all these files. So you can think of like, oh, all these files together and then sort of going through them one by one. You remember how it would work? So like a for loop type of thing, so while or these type of things, so like going through them one by one and then coming up with a consistent like a prompt every time to clean them and then collect them, save them, and then send them to say AI or just even a person who wants to sort of summarize them. So for instance, the challenge would be today dropping all these texts, say 3, 4 files, run the batch summary script and paste each generated prompt into ChatGPT or Gemini, and then compare batch workflow versus manually. You can do it manually. We'll show you the automated version today. So as always, we are going to practice. So I've given it because it takes quite some time, to set up, not some time, but I mean, it just go through every step. So you can see what I have done here. So I got a zip file. You can choose zip file, or you can actually go drop it like that. Let's say I have this file, zip file here. You can just drag and drop it. Okay, I already have done it. So you see the zip file here. I said I got the zip file, so unzip it so you can see what's inside. Then clean the text, make it ready for sharing in my AI chatbot for summary of them all at once. All right. So it actually goes through them, what to do, unzip them, read the combined one, clean the text, prepare for chatbot, and finish the task. All right, that's cool. So it actually goes through them one by one. It just when you started this prompt, it asks you, it just goes through every single steps and it does it for you. It just brings a few ideas. How do you want to do it all together, or you want to do it step by step, and so on. So let's go to quickly overview of what's happening. Unzip the file. You can see here unzip it. So sometimes it makes a mistake. So if you want to get the file name here, just right click and then get the actual copy paste, then copy it here. If the zip file um, folder is not correct here. So you can see that the extracted file, this extracted file, tries to get it, and OS is basically getting the new directory. It just makes a new directory here, and if it's it just makes sure that it doesn't already exist. All right, and then goes through the zip file and reads it. This R if it's reading, and you remember that you can actually go through this and all sort of question you can ask your Gemini or ChatGPT about every part, and then zip file and extract all, and extract them and brings them all here. You can see here all the files here. Cool, and you can double click on them. You can see inside. And as you can see inside, there are some other things like HTML, because maybe you have copied them from HTML or somewhere that's got some information that you don't just want to remove them, right? Or clean them as you go. So these are the type of things we want to do. And then here, I think it's basically the same thing it's doing. I think we copied it here a second time. Then read the combined text. So again, you remember we talked about like going through the for loop type of things. So it reads from the directory that we have, this directory, extracted one, and the combined text we want. Say the combined text, it will actually tell us what it is, and then goes through each file. So file name and the list directory of the extracted directory. All right. And then goes through them and finds out the file path and then open that file. And this is the read inside, and then as a file, and then combine them and basically read all of them here, and then print them, combine text lengths, so it just says those the lengths is, and so on, and then clean the text. So it goes, for example, remove unwanted characters. We'd have done it before. Extra spaces, potentially perform other cleaning tasks. So you can see here actually it does some of these ideas here. Clean the text, combine text, and make it lowercase. And here just remove some of these ideas. If these are some of the numbers and etc. Or for instance, the cleaning test could go through other, like if you have plots or things like that, and then all cleaning will be in the clean text, and then just print them at the end. All right, that's the length of it. All right, but when you go through them and it tries to go and format the clean text as needed for AI chat and put them as a chunk. If you run this part, it just says, okay, this is the length and text is short, no chunking needed. But one thing that's up to here basically was the first step that I did. There was no file. There was no like this file, like clean combined text. All right. Then I went on and asked the second question. I said, I need a file, text file, clean one to share, so let it be saved. So ensure that you can actually write however you wish, but ensure that it understands it properly. So again, goes back to text.zip, he's already done the verification and unzipping it. Just do it again for us and then save the clean text to a file. So here it just goes through this text file here. The clean combined text actually calls it output file. And then with the output file here and goes basically for instance, formatted list, just goes through every chunk of it and then writes it as a file. And then that file format would be the output, right? You can see here the clean text save to the clean combined text dot text. All right. So it's a bit kind of advanced one, but you can get how it's written. You can actually go step by step. What ask your ChatGPT to or Gemini to explain to you every sentence or every part of it. But you get the idea. All right. And then the summary, it just tells us what it did. And if you go to, let's say, this file, combine one, you can see actually combine them all. So you see, just combine that we don't have those characters and things like that. Now you can actually get this text, copy paste it elsewhere to get a summary or the like, or even download it, and just use that download to get more information, summary, or however. These are very simple ideas we shared here, but imagine you have so many files and so many other, different things that you want to combine and remove and things like that, or clean them. All right. Hope you enjoyed this part. I know it's a little slightly advanced version, going through the unzipping and going through the cleaning version and then writing it in another file. It's just dealing with file is not always easy, but because of the prompt that we use, so not understand that, okay, what type of prompt. And if it the first time didn't work, don't worry about it. You can break it. You can just go back and clean up. And you can even ask your ChatGPT to help you with the prompt. You just say, okay, I have this idea. How can I ask you to do it? Because they call it flip interaction. So you don't need always to ask for something. You can actually tell your ChatGPT or AI Gemini to tell you what to do. Say, okay, you act like a Python expert, and now tell me what to do with this idea that I have in mind. All right. So all the best. Please review and try to deal with different types of files that you have and put them together. Try to summarize them. Try to get some other applications behind them, and let us know what you built. See you in the last session.